Woo! Welcome to the official Garage Gym Tour. This is my home gym, garage gym, dream gym. I'm just so happy you guys are here on this tour with me right now. Shout out to everybody from Instagram, everybody who's new on YouTube, who's finding me for the first time. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But most importantly, I'm going to take you on this tour. Before we get into that, I'm just going to say we just bought a brand new house, and it so happens to be this one. So I had a lot of input in terms of where the plugs and outlets and everything went. You know what? Matter of fact, I'll actually show you. Insert clip here. So this is actually a behind the scenes of the build and the construction. I was able to choose where the plugs and everything were going to go, and that was super fun. But now, you know, fast forward a little bit through the construction. Insert clip here. This is when the drywall started to go on up and things started to feel a little bit real. But most importantly, you're here now, so it's a big change from what you guys just saw. And you know, I know I did the sneak peek video before, but I'll give you guys the full detailed tour right now. Let's go. Hold up. Full disclosure, this isn't my first home gym. You can see that on my channel right now, but this one is a million times better. Okay, so we've got the accessory corner immediately accessible as soon as you come from the house, right? So right away, right when you're getting ready to do your warm-ups or whatever it is, we've got all the bands here. Any kind of gauge resistance band is tucked away right here. I've got my TRX, I've got squat belts, deadlift belts, you've got plyo boxes, hard and soft, you've got collars for your barbells, you've got also battle ropes, 2 different kinds. This one's from Amazon, actually. This one's Rogue. And then you've got also Swiss balls, stability balls, whatever, right here. So I try and keep everything neat, everything off the floor as much as possible. But pause for 1 second. I had to mention flooring. Flooring is probably the first thing I should have started with on this tour. I went with a 4x6 12 millimeter rubberized mat. I have maybe about 12 of them in the space. Flooring is the #1 priority when you're talking about garage gym build out, home gym build out. Because if you're doing any kind of heavy weights and you just so happen to put those down aggressively, AKA drop the weight, that could crack the foundation of your home, crack your floor in your house. Like, there's just no benefit from not having the flooring. So cough the money up, get the flooring that you need. If you want to inquire which floor I had, please leave me a comment. I'll respond right back to which floor. Okay, so I mentioned the floor, right? In regards to like mandatory things you should probably have in your garage gym, home gym, is a squat rack. This squat rack here is like, it's Rogue, it's high quality, but it's not a giant cage. I don't need a giant cage. I do heavy weights on here. I feel very comfortable. Nothing's drilled into the floor. I have like mounting axis things, accessory things that I have all over the place. But like, this is very comfortable for me. I highly recommend anybody getting a squat rack as one of their top things that they're going into. Get obviously high quality barbells. I have a couple. I still need like a mounting rack for a few of them. But most importantly, start with the squat rack, simple bench. This is Rogue as well. Real simple. It's not even a foldable bench. It's just a flat bench, right? Just makes things super easy. But let's go. Okay, so not in any particular order after the squat rack. I'm just gonna go with the elephant in the room. It's the Assault treadmill. This is one of my favorite purchases. I use this daily, whether it be for going for a run, sprint, warm-up tool. The best part about this piece of equipment, it doesn't need to be plugged in. I do have a plug right there in case, you know, something else I want to change the layout of things, but that was part of one of the benefits of building this home. I got to choose where all these outlets and everything went. But the treadmill is critical. You know, whether it be a warm-up tool of any kind, doesn't have to be a treadmill, just accessories, just to get your heart rate up, whether it be anaerobic, aerobic, I have several of them. We'll get to that later. Yeah, so critical feature is also putting these mirrors. Hey, you could hire somebody to come install these mirrors or buy the mirrors, or you could even find what's around the house. I might go with the prior, but you know, this is an IKEA mirror. I just had this somewhere in the house. I'm like, you know what? I think that's gonna be my new squat mirror. So make do with what you have, buy when you need to, but there's a lot of times you could just kind of make use of with what you've got. Okay, so you know, beside the treadmill, we've got all kinds of heavy dumbbells, ranging from 90 all the way up to 125. These are dumbbells that are easily accessible, that I like to use just right off of the floor instead of it being on a rack. I've got all kinds of med balls here from Rogue, ranging from like 4 to like 30 pounds. I'm probably gonna mount or set those guys up on the wall at some point. In this corner, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet. If you've got any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I'm all ears. But we're gonna move on. Like I said, I have a hex bar right here that I got off of Amazon for super cheap. I thought about ordering one from Rogue, but the shipping and handling was like the same cost of what the actual trap or hex bar was. So I said, you know what? That'll be on pause for a moment. Okay, so give me a good hex dumbbell any day of the week, all right? So we've got dumbbells ranging from 5 pounds all the way up to 85. These are Rogue dumbbells. The setup here is all Rogue. The kettlebells ranging from like 10 to like 53-pound kettlebells. Those are all Rogue. Real simple, really self-explanatory. And then we've got just a mirror right in the front here. Keep things super simple, super clean. Not a lot of stuff in the front here, just so you could do your on-floor workout. Put a bench here, put anything you want just in the same space and be able to get a good workout in. All right, so the Concept 2, wild guess, one of my favorite pieces of equipment. It is fabulous, a great way to mix up aerobic and anaerobic training in a much different variety. I first saw this during like a CrossFit event and I fell in love with it right away. So I was just happy to have space. In the design build of the home, we're able to cut out this little piece just to make sure that we had enough space for another piece of equipment right in this pocket. All right, so another one of my favorite pieces. This is probably my newest piece of equipment. This just got in as we moved in here. It's a beautiful functional trainer. It's a commercial grade. I love this piece. There's so many varieties of exercises you could do with a functional trainer. I highly recommend it if you have the space. Okay, so totally underestimated, but totally needed is a plate tree. If you've got a bunch of weights and you're not sure exactly how to store them, this is one of the easiest ways how to store plates and getting things off of the floor. In the first iteration of the home gym, you could see that on the channel. But this is the dream gym, so I had to make sure things are a little bit neater. So this is a Rogue plate tree, Rogue plates. You can get that at any other fitness company. It doesn't have to be Rogue, but it's just a nice way to tidy up things. Let's talk about this, water rower. I love water rowers. I'm a little biased, but you could go Concept 2 if you're into CrossFit, if you're into whatever specific sport, or, you know, it doesn't matter. But for me, I enjoy this. This is very soothing, very comfortable. You know, I love the water resistance every time you row. Real simple, and it's easy to pack away. Doesn't take up much space. Could totally put this on the other side of the gym. Wouldn't even notice it. Okay, so you probably already know what this is. This is the Rogue Echo Bike. I've got my plated weight vest on here. I love this thing. It is great for short intervals, anaerobic sprints. It is just a beast and a workhorse. Both of these items are on wheels. They can just move over to the other side of the gym and I have a full runway of space. But this is a fabulous piece to have in your garage gym or home gym if you're looking for another way to get conditioning done. So happy you made it to this part of the video. I know I probably left a bunch of things out, like my flat bench or some other accessories, but there's so much more to come, so much more content. Please like and subscribe, give yourselves a pat on the back. If you've got any questions for me, hit me up in the comments, I will respond. And like I said, if you got any ideas on what you want to do with your own garage gym, steal them from me. If you've got questions, hit me up. I'm trying my best to be as open and transparent as possible. I made some mistakes on my prior gym. Hopefully it's not mistakes that you'll make as well. Team Best Shape of Our Lives, we